The state of Arizona now suing several major manufacturers. And other news this evening for producing and selling products with a forever chemical.
Now that's a chemical that Tucson has a long, unfortunate history with. And News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink joins us live midtown with more. Eric.
Sean, Monica, that forever chemical is known as PFAS. Now, Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays suing several big companies, and the city of Tucson has been involved in a lawsuit of its own for the last several years, focused on PFAS and the harm those chemicals did to the city's groundwater. One city councilman telling us tonight he's glad to see the state joining this fight.
Once it's in your body, it doesn't leave, and it will cause cancers of all different various sorts.
Tucson City Councilman Steve Kozachik doesn't mince words when it comes to the dangers of the forever chemical PFAS, found in various things including Teflon pans, some waterproof clothing, and firefighting foam.
We know that Davis-Monthan, even when they were using AFFF for drills, was either hosing it into the soil or dumping it down the sewer system.
Kozachik says more than 20 water wells in the city have been shut down, fearing contamination. And several years back, Tucson joined a lawsuit with dozens of other cities and towns across the country against manufacturing giant 3M, alleging 3M knew it was producing products with PFAS and did it anyway.
They put profits ahead of people. We need to make sure that they're held accountable for that.
Now, Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays filing a separate lawsuit against 3M, DuPont, and Chemours, a spinoff of DuPont. In a statement, Attorney General Mays saying, quote, "These companies have known for decades that so-called forever chemicals would contaminate water supplies for generations to come, but chose to sell their products anyway. The failure by these polluters to inform the state about the risks associated with these chemicals has harmed our environment and the health of Arizonans, and they must be held accountable." Kozachik hopes Arizona's involvement will put pressure on the federal government, just as the city councilman says a plume of contaminated water is on the move just south of Tucson's Central Well Field.
The plume is moving faster than the litigation process. Our concern is that that plume is going to hit our Central Well Field before this litigation gets done. We need the state not to step up and file litigation, but to lobby the federal government to get us funds to put into effect treatment facilities here locally. State's been a great partner. The federal government's been off on the sideline watching this plume move.
Now, according to Forbes, 3M has promised to discontinue the use of chemicals by 2025. Tonight, City Councilman Kozachik saying that's simply too late. He says the company should have promised to discontinue using PFAS some 20 years ago. We're live in Midtown. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.